Coming up, as AI usage continues to develop in the marketing space, what could the future hold for UTRGV graphic design students?
Plus, on KVAQ Sports, we spoke with the inaugural starting quarterback for the UTRGV football team ahead of the NFL draft.
And Dragons invaded campus last Tuesday when UTRGV hosted its Night Out Renaissance Fair.
KVAQ-TV starts now.
Good morning, vaqueros. I'm Dathan Tervino.
And I'm Perla Cortez. Today is Monday, April 27th, and this is the 14th spring edition of KVAQ-TV.
Let's start today's newscast with our top story. As AI graphic design usage continues to grow, what could the future look like for UTRGV students going into the industry? Our multimedia journalist, Ian Juarez, spoke with two professors on campus to get some answers.
Give actual designers a chance.
From multi-billion-dollar companies such as Coca-Cola to locations in the valley such as the city of Harlingen, AI usage is becoming more prevalent in the marketing space. Department of Marketing Associate Professor Kayla Cruz says as AI becomes more common, there will be benefits in advertising.
I think that AI is going to help a lot with the marketing teams improve the customer relationship management. And pretty much you can kind of forecast in advance what's going to happen with your customer base.
UTRGV School of Art Design Lecturer 1, Clarissa Martinez, says she's personally seen an increase of generative AI at the Brownsville Farmers Market for small businesses, stating how several of the businesses' signs all look the same. Martinez says there are many factors for an increase of AI usage.
Things are very expensive, and it's kind of a fast-paced world of owning your own business. People who are trying to keep their small business alive may not know, or they do know, but they can't afford to hire someone to create the look of their business.
Martinez says free programs such as Canva help create graphics and designs for those who may not have the funds to hire a designer. As AI becomes more available to the public, Martinez says it poses a risk to creative works.
Unfortunately, that accessibility does harm the designers and artists of our community. A lot of people, students ask about it constantly. They're worried about it too.
2024 UTRGV graphic design graduate and current freelance designer Gilberto Paz Jr. says although AI has not personally affected his work, it is evolving at a rapid pace.
I would say it's here to stay for the time being. I try to remain optimistic about it, and hopefully I can find work and my own people can find work as well.
Cantu says she believes AI is not at a level yet where it's going to be 100% harmful when it comes to taking over job opportunities.
I think that right now it's super early to be able to determine and to say whether it's going to take over 100%. I know there's a lot of workshops available when it comes to AI and the different software, right? So just to try to be involved, try to stay educated, and try just to learn.
For KVAQ-TV in Edinburgh, Ian Juarez.
Vinyl, CDs, DVDs, and MP3 players are a few items trending with Gen Z students. Is physical media making its return from the past? Multimedia journalist Jose Rodriguez with the story.
According to the Vinyl Alliance, physical media has been slowly making a return in record and vintage stores. But is this just a trend, or is physical media here to stay?
Streaming is a promise that might not be kept tomorrow.
The Vinyl Alliance reports that 76% of students buy vinyl records once a month and 29% say they are passionate collectors. Local record store Far Out Records has been selling vinyls and VHS tapes for 3 years. Co-owners and married couple Isaac and Jade Herrera have been doing pop-ups for the past 10 years. Jade Herrera says they have noticed an increase in visits within the younger demographic. She says due to modern artists releasing their own music on vinyl, it spikes in interest for fans to start a collection from their favorite musicians.
You know, right now everything, you need an app or you need to download something, pay for something, but it's temporary. So something physical, something that they can show in their bedroom, on their social media page, and it's theirs. So I think that's definitely one of the biggest factors.
Jade Herrera mentions that Gen Z and older generations spend different amounts of time in the record store, with Gen Z having a plan of what to buy as soon as they walk in, and older customers spending their time looking at various genres and records.
It's kind of like a double-edged sword. People love just the idea of coming into a record store, looking for music, exploring new music, but also finding that album that means a lot to you. And then once you buy it, it's yours forever.
A sense of ownership is what mass communications junior Ricardo Rios says when purchasing vinyl records and CDs to add to his music collection.
Nobody can take that away from me because I bought it and I own this media.
Rios has been collecting vinyl and CDs of his favorite artists and has shopped at pop-ups and record stores like Far Out Records. His collection grew over the years as he visited more mom-and-pop shops to support local businesses. Rios says his money actually goes to the artists and helps support their craft.
There's nobody holding you back on that, so it feels good to have the media on you. And you also have history just in case it gets thrown off the earth or something. I don't know. You have that piece on you, and it holds a value.
Isaac and Jade Herrera say the return of physical media isn't a trend because consumers want to support artists and have something they can hold in their hands. For KVAQ-TV in Edinburgh, Jose Rodriguez.
Last week, we interviewed the inaugural starting quarterback for the UTRGV football team before the NFL draft. That and more on KVAQ Sports.
Hello, Vaqueros. I hope you are having a great Monday morning. Before the NFL draft was concluded, I had the opportunity to speak to UTRGV's first ever starting quarterback, Eddie Lee Malberger, on Wednesday. Hello, Vaqueros. I'm here with Eddie Lee Malberger. How was your day today?
Doing pretty good. Had a little workout this morning and had a good lunch, so yeah, it's been going good.
Now that you've graduated, how are you filling your spare time with, and do you have any spare time?
I mean, really my spare time is just working out, and then maybe on the weekends I like to spend time with some of my friends, whether it be my ex-teammates or just high school buddies, so yeah.
Tell me about where your passion for football began.
Probably when I was about 4 or 5 years old. I mean, just playing flag football with a bunch of my elementary friends, my neighbors. I mean, it was just, I feel like it's been installed in me since I was a very young kid. I mean, my dad would make me throw when I was 4 years old. So yeah, I mean, football's been a passion of mine since I was very young, and plus my family is very passionate in football. So I mean, I feel like it was automatically installed in me. But yeah, since a very young age, I've had a passion for it.
And you are the first UTRGV quarterback in history, winning 9 games. Tell me about what inspired you to declare for the NFL draft.
I mean, I think it's just always been a dream of mine. I mean, it's kind of a far shot, right? But I mean, just to even have the opportunity to be able to be in the same just circle as, I guess, NFL guys is pretty cool. And I got to train in Alabama for a little bit, which was cool. And I got to see some NFL guys, that was really, it's always been a dream of mine just to be around those guys and just to be around some NFL talent. I mean, it's been super cool. And then also my time at UTSA, we had a lot of NFL players come out through there, so that was really cool. And I mean, yeah, it's been a dream of mine since I was little. I want to play at the highest level possible. And yeah, I mean, we're going to figure out this weekend if I can play or not.
What team would you select? Is there one in preference that you prefer?
Cowboys for sure.
You've always been a Cowboys fan?
Yep, since I was born.
Is there a specific player that you're a fan of?
I mean, I like them all, but of course probably Dak Prescott. He's a quarterback for the Cowboys, so that would be pretty cool just to share a room with him, get to learn from him. Because he's a tremendous player, so that'd be really cool.
And what is your message to young athletes who may want to follow in your footsteps?
If I had to leave a message just for the younger generation, I mean, it's just, you can do it, man. Don't let anyone tell you can't do it. And the key is you just got to outwork everyone. I mean, it's a day-to-day grind. I mean, it's one brick at a time, one day at a time.
Well, thank you so much, Eddie. Best of luck to you in your journey. The full interview is now live on KVAQ-TV's YouTube. Just 2 weeks ago, the UTRGV's women's golf team earned its first ever South End Golf Championship. I spoke to associate head coach for the women's golf team, Putira Hanrudi, to see how the Vaqueros are preparing for their NCAA regionals in a couple of weeks.
This is the first year that Coach Moore took over, and this is my first year working here, and we already win contract. We're coming, and we jumped from last year, we jumped 25 spots, I think. And we're going to keep jumping more. We're going to keep progressing, and we're going to work harder and harder every day.
Under the leadership of Director of Golf Houston Moore and Hanrudi, the Vaqueros came home with a championship after a clutch par putt from sophomore golf player Miriam Barklova. According to UTRGV Athletics, this is the program's second conference championship after winning the Great West Conference Championship in 2009. But this is the first ever with an automatic qualifier.
It's really nice to get here the first year right off the bat, and also knowing we're the underdog going into conference and we did it, and like me and Coach Moore coached till the last putt dropped. So when that last putt dropped, everything went crazy. Lots of laughs, lots of joy, a lot of tears.
Following its victory, the team will be back in action with its sights set on the NCAA regionals. The Vaqueros have been working on their skills to improve their controlled ball flight, manage distance, and wedge playing to limit mistakes.
We have stats meeting and we work on the beginning of the semester, we have a really large gap on approach shot and we narrow that gap. Our wedge play got so much better at the time. We have a certain goal for each practice, so we just take it one step at a time and do our best.
Barklova says regionals will give the team an opportunity to showcase what they have been working on during practice. Her focus is enjoying the moment and doing the best she can.
I personally want to go into it just having fun and just set ourselves up for the best result possible. I honestly don't think I have a score expectation because I know a lot of good teams are going, but I definitely believe in us. I believe that we have a chance, and I believe we just proved that as well.
Later this week, the Vaqueros will find out who they will compete against during the NCAA selection show. Thank you for watching KVAQ Sports, Vaqueros. Have a great weekend. Back to you, Dathan and Pearl.
Balancing deadlines, classes, and social life can be a full-time job. Yet, these individuals are taking it a step further. From handmade products to late-night studying, these students are building a business while still hitting the books. Multimedia journalist Samara Flores with the story.
Thank you, Dathan and Perla. Today, I spoke with two students who shared their journey on how they managed their small businesses while studying at UTRGV.
KM Jewelry was founded in my bedroom. Yes, in my living room. I actually had $50 in my pocket.
A study by Santander Universities polled about 8,000 undergraduate students and found 9% of the students run a business while studying. A few of the primarily focused businesses of the poll were based on arts and crafts, technology, and administration services. Computer science senior Julian Castillo is co-owner of Castillo Botanicals and Crystals. Inspired by his brother, Julian joined the initiative to start the business. Castillo says that by partaking in selling crystals, raw minerals, artisanal decorations, and botanical goods, he hopes to promote a healthier lifestyle and commit to sustainability. He also says that owning a business has helped him develop better communication skills as an introverted individual.
I consider myself an introvert, so having to get used to talking to a lot of clients, thousands of people every month, you kind of just get used to it, and yeah, that's probably the skill I've developed, learning how to communicate with people.
Castillo shares his biggest challenges are time management and keeping a balance for both his academics and business, oftentimes leading him to sacrifice time and attention for both.
Going back to the time management, I think that's probably the biggest challenge. I know sometimes I've found myself sacrificing some of my academic time, missing some assignments because I was busy either placing orders or doing inventory, and that's definitely one of the biggest challenges.
When it comes to taking a step further and growing their small business, social work major and owner of KM Jewelry, Crystal Valdez, aims to expand her market to give back to fellow college entrepreneurs. KM Jewelry is a faith-based business focusing on delivering fashion-tier jewelry, showcasing the beauty of individuals from within. Each unique piece brings unity and promotes women-owned businesses. Her main goal is to guide students in the future who are interested in starting their own businesses and might be lost in the process of learning to navigate it.
I do want to have this organization, this company grow to a part where I could give back to young entrepreneurs in college, creating loans, creating grants for students to say, hey, I need to start tomorrow. I need to start, or how could I start, right, first of all? Because I was there, being a college student.
Valdez encourages students to take the chance of creating their own business no matter how hard times get or how many people try to discourage them.
The advice that I'll give to students is to go for it. You'll be told no. You'll be say, hey, it's not worth the risk. Do it. As hard as it gets, somebody's looking up to you.
For KVAQ-TV in Edinburgh, Samara Flores.
Vaqueros did not have to travel to faraway lands to experience the Night Out Renaissance Fair last week. In between sword duels and magic shows, students made a scene by sharing their passion for prop and costume making. Victor, how did the fair go?
Oh, hold on. Dragons and Knights are now on the UTRGV campus thanks to the Renaissance Fair being hosted here in Edinburgh.
I could not have asked for a better first semester here at UTRGV.
Lords, ladies, princesses, and beasts took to the Edinburgh Chapel lawn to enjoy UTRGV's first Renaissance Fair, hosted by the Campus Activities Board. The event allowed students from all kingdoms and houses to show their creativity with costumes and props in the midst of exciting sword battles and dragon races. Political science freshman Joaquin Ibarra made a gallant scene at the fair as he arrived with a knight's armor that earned him not only praise from the crowd, but also first place in the costume contest. Ibarra says the postponement of the fair from April 9 to the 21st helped him in an unexpected way.
I worked on it for around 2 weeks and a half, and honestly, when I heard that they would postpone it, I had a sigh of relief because I knew I had a little bit more time to work with this.
Computer engineering senior Bruno Constantino came to the fair from the far lands of Harlingen in plague doctor attire, despite the warm weather. Constantino answered the following when asked if he wanted to see more events such as the fair on campus. Students such as Visual Communication Design Junior Clarissa Rojas expresses joy about the event, letting students dress the part on their own campus.
Always wanted to go to a Ren Fair, so I went all out, dressed up and everything. This was my opportunity.
Vaqueros can look forward to more big events on campus with the 10-year anniversary celebration, being hosted April 28th in Bronzeville and April 30th in Edinburgh. For KVAQ-TV in the Renaissance Fair, Victor Ortega.
You know, Dathan actually went to the Ren Fair, and I'm already missing it.
You know, me too. I actually joined the sword tournament.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. How did you do?
I'd rather not talk about it.
Well, thank you for watching, Vaqueros.
Yes, make sure to join us again for our next and final newscast of the semester at 8:30 a.m. Monday, May 4th on VCast monitors and select social media. For KVAQ-TV, I'm Dathan Trevino.
And I'm Perla Cortez.
Visa, Vaqueros!